Right, so a little girl calls 911 and quietly whispers, "Can I order a large pizza, please?" Now dispatch almost ignores it because apparently prank calls like that happen all the time. But something feels off. The girl's voice is shaking. Kids don't whisper like that unless they're hiding from someone. So this officer decides, nah, better check it out anyway. He drives to the house and knocks on the door. Bloke answers almost immediately with this massive fake smile plastered on his face. "Oh, hey, officer. What brings you here?" The cop says they got a call from the address. Man instantly laughs it off. "Oh, my daughter was just pretending on the phone." But while he's talking, the officer notices sweat dripping down his forehead, and suddenly the fake smile doesn't look so convincing anymore. Officer asks to see the little girl. Smile disappears completely. "Got a warrant? Because you can't just walk into my house." Right. Massive red flag. The officer's dealt with enough dodgy people to recognize guilt when he sees it, so he already knows he's not leaving without checking that house. Then while the bloke keeps rambling about his rights, a little girl quietly peeks around the corner behind him. Messy hair, huge eye bags, looks exhausted. Then she stares directly at the officer and mouths two words. "Help me." Yeah, instant chills. The officer pushes past the man and crouches beside her. "Hey, sweetheart, can you show me the kitchen?" The bloke grabs the officer's shoulder, saying he's scaring her. But the second the officer rests his hand near his taser, the grip disappears real quick. Then the little girl grabs the officer's hand and starts leading him down the hallway. And as her sleeves slide up, he sees dark purple bruises wrapped around both wrists. Lovely. The officer's heart immediately drops because he already knows what those bruises mean. Then the little girl quietly whispers, "My mom's in the bedroom. She's hurt bad. He won't let us leave." Yeah, not good. Officer instantly grabs his radio and calls for backup. The man hears it and suddenly charges down the hallway like a lunatic. He reaches toward the little girl, but the officer slams him straight into the wall and pins him there. Bloke swinging and screaming, trying to break free. Officer doesn't let go until sirens start blasting outside. Backup rushes in and cuffs the man immediately. Then the officer kicks open the bedroom door. Inside, the mom's curled up on the floor with a black eye and bruises all down her arms. The little girl runs straight past the officer and collapses into her mom's arms. Her mom hugs her tight, then looks up and asks, "How did you find us?" Before the officer can even answer, the little girl speaks up. "The lady on Dad's TV ordered a pizza when she was in trouble, and the police came." Small pause. "So I did the same thing. Honestly, smartest kid in the house."